Hey everyone, I hope your week is going well. I received another question in regard to Assess Chapter 20 homework, this time taking a look at question 11. Question 11 goes over the concept of maximizing marginal utility, which is an important concept as it can be applied to all sorts of decisions, from personal decisions to decisions within business. So let's take a look at question 11. Refer to the table above if the subscription price for a sports app is $2 per week, the subscription price of a game app is $1 per week, and a student has $6 per week to spend on these two items. At a consumer optimum, she will purchase blank sports apps and blank game apps. This question is just difficult enough that I think Excel can really come in handy. So, on my left-hand pane here, I have opened an Excel tab, and you'll see my columns are labeled just like the columns of our table in question 11, where I have quantity, I have our sports app, and I have our game app. The first thing we'll want to do is to standardize marginal utility across the board. What I mean by that is our sports app is $2 per app and our game app is $1 per app. So to standardize this, we need to divide the marginal utility of our sports app by 2, which we'll do in our Excel columns here. Our game apps have a price of $1, so we don't have to standardize them at all. We just need to go ahead and copy those values into Excel. Now that we have the marginal utility standardized across sports apps and game apps, what we can go ahead and do is take $1 and one decision and go through decision by decision to see if this consumer is going to pick the game app or sports app, keeping in mind that the goal is to maximize our marginal utility. So for our first decision, we have $1, and we can choose that dollar to receive 1,000 utils from our sports app or 1,800 utils from our game app. Obviously, the consumer is going to choose the game app. On our second dollar, we have the choice between 1,600 utils of the game app or again, 1,000 utils from our sports app. They're still going to choose that game app. On the third dollar, they have the decision of $1,200 from the game app and $1,000 utils from the sports app. They're once again going to choose the game app. On our fourth dollar, we have the choice between 1,000 utils on the game app and 1,000 utils on the sports app. This time, they're going to choose the sports app as the consumer appreciates and wants variety. Keep in mind, our sports app is $2 and not $1. So we're going to go ahead and put 2, meaning our consumer has now spent 5 of their $6 of their budget constraint. Finally, they have the choice between 1,000 utils on the game app and 600 utils on the sports app. They are once again going to choose the game app. That would mean that our consumer has chose 4 of the game apps and 1 of the sports apps. We're going to go ahead and put those answers right here in our table. Make sure that we got that correct. Awesome. The second part of the question is going to ask the consumer utility will be blank utils. So to get that done, we're just going to go ahead and sum the first 4 rows of our game app here. So we got 4 of those. Excel didn't do the sum here. Let's try that again. There we go. And then we're just going to add 2,000 from the marginal utility they got from the one sports app, which is going to be a total of 7,600 utils. Let's make sure we got that correct. Awesome. If you approach this question the same way, the numbers will be different, but the concepts will remain the same. I hope that helps. And if you have any other questions in regard to the homework, feel free to send them my way. I love working through them. Thanks.